welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and today we're diving deep into color analysis. Color analysis is not something new by any means. It's been around for a really, really long time, but it has been resurfacing online for the last few months, so I decided to dive deep into it. If you don't know what color analysis is, it's basically analyzing your features and to see which colors and tones suit you best, which colors and tones are gonna make you look most alive and enhance said features. It's a really cool concept, and over the last few weeks I've been researching about it. You can get this done professionally, or you can go on a website. It's obviously not the same, not as accurate, but I wanted to kind of experiment first, so I went on a website. Today the experiment continues because I want to see if doing my makeup according to my color analysis will change anything, if it'll enhance my features better, if it'll make me look more alive, because according to my color analysis, I've been doing my makeup wrong this whole time. So I want to test this theory, I want to experiment, and I want to bring you guys along with me. So if you're at all interested in color theory or you want to potentially see me fail, let's get started, okay? Let's talk beauty. Okay, so before actually starting, I want to talk a little bit about my process and what I did to get here. The website that I used is called colorwise.me, and you can basically just upload a photo of you and it gives you like a pretty complete analysis, I would say. You can download the app, you can switch things around, you can even pay for more. I didn't do that because I just wanted to test some things out, obviously, but you can do whatever you want. There are certain filters that you can use and try and figure this out if you want to hack it by yourself. I feel like the website was just the easiest and the cheapest option, so I went for it, and then once I got my results from there, apparently I am a deep winter or dark winter. They're like the same, but some people call it deep, some people call it dark. I'm a deep winter, apparently, which I never thought I was. I used to think I was when I did like my color analysis previously, I think I was a spring or summer, according to the person that did it on me. This was also years and years ago. I don't know if it can change or not. According to this situation, I'm a deep winter, and I don't know what to tell you. I decided to dive deep and figure out what that meant, which colors worked best for me. Pinterest helped a lot, and then obviously you get a lot of rules about what you can wear, what you can't wear, clothing-wise, but makeup-wise as well. And this is what I found on Pinterest makeup-wise. The natural makeup of the dark winter color type is deep and intense. The classic nude look is not your world. What do I do every day of my life? A classic nude look. Thank you. Your colors tolerate the weight and darkness of black. True. You can use a black mascara and eyeliner, but you also need a little warmth. So this is making sense to me so far, you know what I mean? Shadows are preferred for dark color types, which means a little contour will suit you. I don't know what that means. Deep burgundy and plum colors of your palette are wonderful as lipstick and blushes. I never use like burgundy and plum, ever. For natural makeup, use black mascara, smoky eye makeup, or black eyeliner with a sophisticated lipstick. Or highlight your lips with a more vibrant color and create minimalist eye makeup. The most beautiful blush and lip colors of the dark winter are shades of pink, red, and purple due to your high contrast. Intense shades such as deep red or purple are great. Use bronzer with care. Since you have a little autumn in your analysis, don't rule it out completely, but you just use it gently and make sure the color is blue based. So not a lot of bronzer apparently. Since you're winter, you can safely use black on your eyes. You can also choose purple, blue, or green. So there are a lot of deeper eyeshadow situation going on. I've always been drawn to the warm tones in makeup. Like I love peach, I love like terracotta eyes and like orange lips, and apparently that is no bueno for me. I don't know why I just butchered that in Spanish. I'm literally Hispanic. Anyways, but one other thing that really surprised me is that like for the last maybe year and a half, I've been drawn more toward cool tone products. I've been buying a lot of pink blushes when I used to never do that. My excuse was always like, oh, I don't have any colors that are any blushes that are this color. But they've been like, I've been applying them and I can see how I like them. I've also been using a lot of cooler tone eyeshadows. Like if you've been here for the last few years, then you know that the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette is a favorite, and I always use a taupe. It's weird, like maybe subconsciously I've been manifesting this into my life because I have been incorporating more cooler tone products and shades and even in my wardrobe for the last couple of years. So I don't know what that means, but you know what? I kind of have a look in mind. There's kind of something I want to try. I don't know if this is going to be a disaster. Let's just get some makeup on the face and test these theories out. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm gonna do my eyes first because apparently more intense looks suit me. I'm not sure if that's true, but first of all, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of primer using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer because this is tacky, so I wanna apply it and let it sit and rest for a while. And then we will move on to the eyes. Okay, for eyeshadow, I'm using my Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette because you guys know this is my favorite. I don't put it down ever. And also, this has a lot of cool tones that I don't really own in any other palettes because I have never been a cool tone girl in my life. So before applying some eyeshadow, let's shake the KVD primer. I always am a firm believer in an eye primer, always have been, and I do notice a difference, so. Not gonna lie to you guys, I am a little bit nervous to see how this goes. I know I've done like a cool tone look before, it's nothing new, but I don't know, something about it is fucking me up. I'm gonna be using the little bony light color just to set the primer. And on me, it is a little bit deeper, so it kind of already looks like a bit of a shadow, but that's fine. This will just serve as our base. And then I'm gonna go in directly with this taupe shade here. I use it all the time. I'm gonna be applying this, I think all over, like crease and maybe into the lid as well. And to me, it feels like this would be just a very natural look, you know, like just applying the taupe on the lids would work perfectly. I know what's going on here. There's a little patchiness and I can't seem to like get rid of it. So we're just gonna roll with her. It's not gonna look amazing, but I'll just apply a little bit of this to the lower lashes and pray to God that I can fix that. To bring in a little bit of that like mauvey, purpley toned situation that apparently looks good on me, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, which is more pink. It's also very, very light. And I just wanna apply this lightly, like on top of the taupe, just on the crease a little. I don't wanna go ham, just a little bit. Just to bring that bit of like pinkiness to the look. Again, going a bit on the lower lash line with the same shade. And I'm not using too much. Just want to add a bit of that color. Now I'm gonna grab a really small, tiny brush and I'm gonna go into this rich, deep brown over here. I usually, I do consider this to be more of like a warm tone, but from a lot of the guides that I was looking at and trying to understand, like rich colors work. So like darker, browns, black, all that works. It doesn't necessarily have to be the coolest tone. So I think this is more on the neutral side. I'm gonna grab this tiny, tiny brush with a little bit of the product and I'm gonna be like applying it to my lash line. Kind of like smoky eye-ish, because apparently that looks good on me. And I want it to be a little thicker than I normally would go because we're playing here, we're experimenting, right? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Whiskey eyeliner and I'm gonna tightline with this. But I might also apply a little bit of this to the lash line. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. Let me just do the other eye quickly. And I'm just doing like a little tiny line here to intensify that brown. And then I'm just adding more eyeshadow on top. Should have done that before adding the initial eyeshadow, but it just didn't occur to me until now, so. Everyone wants long eyelashes until blending out your lash line is the hardest thing in the world. Okay, this I would say is like the natural intense look for the deep winter because it doesn't look super intense, but to me this is like a smoky look, you know. Usually I'm not someone who'll do something like this as a natural look, but apparently this suits me and I don't disagree, like I like the look. Let me just replicate the other eye quickly. And obviously this could become like a much more intense look if I kept on applying more or if I went on with a black. But you guys know me, like I do like my natural looks despite apparently not having like the skin tone to suit them. I'm gonna add a little bit more color to the brush and apply it to the outer corner of my lower lash line. Very sparingly, like just a tiny bit. Do I want to do a little bit of like an inner corner? Maybe. Let's just add a little bit of the shimmer for fun to the inner corner. This was not part of the plan, but I think it's fun. Okay, obviously eyeliner is also a good idea, so adding that eyeliner really made things contrast a little bit easier. And then black or brown mascara. I'm going for a black today. This is the YSL Lash Clash mascara, and just doing a few coats of this. And this obviously makes the look contrast a little bit more, so I think I kind of understand all the points that I've been reading about for deep winters, high contrast. I get it now. Gonna go in with a fan brush for the lower lashes so that I don't make a mess. Okay, and once mascara is done, those are the eyes. I mean, it's nothing revolutionary, but I like them. I'm gonna just do my brows off camera. Like, brows are brows. Do your brows how you do your brows. Your skin tone obviously plays a big role in this whole color analysis thing. I have fair skin. It tends to be a little bit more olive, so there's a little bit of green in it. Sometimes, you know, I find that it's between like neutral and a little bit more olive, so that apparently is common when it comes to deep winters. I will be doing some foundation now. Let's do some foundation. I'm using the About Face, the Performer Skin Focused Foundation in the shade L2 Olive. The last time I used this foundation, it did me dirty. It did not look bad. It actually looked insanely good, but on camera, it looked like where I applied the product, there were a few patches, which I don't understand because in real life, it did not look like that. So hopefully today, it doesn't do me dirty. But as you can see, when I apply it, it is a little bit more yellow than my skin. That kind of goes away. It's also a little bit deeper than I am at the moment, but in general, it really does blend great and it blends into my neck. And if it is a little bit deeper, I'll just, you know, blend everything together until it looks like my skin. And then as always, I do like to go in with a bit of a sponge to make sure there are no brush strokes. Now I'm gonna go in with a bit of concealer. I'm using the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Concealer in the shade Buff N. This is a bit more of a neutral concealer. It's not super pink though, it'll just look a little bit pinkier compared to the foundation, obviously. I'm applying it carefully because we already laid out some eyeshadow down there. Once that's done, I'm adding a bit of powder, Hourglass Veil Powder. And then for the cheeks, again, the rules say pinkish, plumish, mauve blush situation, minimal bronzer. I'm gonna be using my Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer by Makeup by Mario. I think this is not super warm and it is very faint because apparently you're not supposed to wear a lot of bronzer if you're a deep winter, which oddly enough, I used to be someone who used a lot of bronzer, and in the last couple of years I've just been focusing more on blush and not a lot of bronzer. Like, I always add bronzer, but I don't add an overwhelming amount of bronzer, so I don't know. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to warm up the perimeters of the face. I'm sorry that my jewelry is clanking. Didn't think of that before applying it. Lovely. And for blush, I'm gonna be applying the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blush in the shade Rosé and Brunch. It's pinky again. I bought this a while ago. I use it a lot. I really love it. And it's more on the pink, cooler tone side. And it suits me very well, apparently. Oh, I like this. I like it a lot. Oh my god. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade 2. Just for shits and gigs, I'm gonna just add it to the highest point of my cheekbones just because I can. Last but not least, we have the lips, and this is where things get a little bit ugh for me. I do not like how cooler toned lip products look on me. And I was just recently browsing the internet, and then I discovered a girl who has like more olive skin tone put on a pink lipstick, and it always looks a little bit more neon on her and a little bit more purple, and that it clicked. I was like, yeah, that kind of happens to me too. It's because the green on the skin does not play well with the pink, so it doesn't end up looking that good. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest, because I don't want like a super intense like blue toned red or raspberry color or something. Like, I feel like the eye's already intense, in my opinion. I want something that's a little bit more nude. Shocker, I don't really have any like mauve-y lip products in my collection. But I do have This Is New from Queen Musia. This is a new brand to me. This is the shade Becky Sharp in the matte cream lipstick. And it looks mauve-y, right? It looks a little bit more mauve-y. It's not super warm. So I think I'm gonna use this one today and just experiment with it. We'll see. Maybe I do like how it looks with the rest of the makeup. But first I'm gonna line using Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Wherever Walnut. This is a little warm tone, but shut up, I like it. Gonna apply a little bit of this. I don't know if I wanna go all out because it's very like mauve pink. I don't love this. Okay, let's just do it. I don't hate it. Wow. It smells like a classic lipstick. I'm loving this. Okay, I know I just put it on my lips, but I don't hate it. Fuck! What's going on right now? I'm having a literal identity crisis. I am obsessed with this. Okay. You know what I want to do? I want to add a little bit of the blush on top. Maybe this will make it a little more pink. Okay. It wasn't necessary. I just wanted to try it out. Fuck, I love this. I love this so much, you guys. What's going on with me? I just know that I really am loving this. I really am loving this. I'm gonna set everything with the Youthforia Skin Moisturizing Setting Spray. Okay, so this is me up close and personal. I love this look. I think I look fire. Like, I'm mostly impressed by this lip product. I thought it was not gonna look good, but it looks really amazing. And I do believe it's because of the combination of everything that I applied, like the pink blush, the eyeshadow is not super warm, the bronzer is minimal. Like, oh, my mind is blown right now, you guys. Look at this. I love the look. Like, it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's a super simple look. We can all achieve it. But just the combination of the colors. Okay, I didn't know if I was gonna like this or not. I think I really like it. I think I really do. Okay, so haven't done this. Here's what I learned. I am probably a deep winter because I'm just looking at myself in the mirror and I feel really good. So I think the color analysis was successful. I'm pretty confident that this is it. I'm a deep winter through and through, and I'm living my best life, honey. I think this is a great experiment. Doesn't mean I'm just gonna be following the deep winter color set rules. I don't think so. I do still love to play around. I do still love my warm tones. What can I say? I love an orange lipstick. I think even though they might not suit me best, I still will be using them. I don't think I'm gonna be like, oh, that's never gonna happen. Like, I like the rules, but they don't have to be followed all the time. I still can experiment, but I definitely want to play around more. There are obviously like a lot more colors that I can use. I can wear a lot of purple and green, which I love green. Finding the variations of those colors that suit me best and just creating looks with them and just experimenting, I think it's gonna be a blast. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. I'm very impressed. This is not a look that should impress me. Like, it's so simple, but it suits me so well, and I'm very impressed, okay? That's what I learned. Fun times. I also want to start doing this with my clothes a lot more. I tried to do it today with a shirt. I love this shirt. I've always loved this shirt. I've always been drawn to it. Didn't know why. It's because I'm a deep winter, motherfuckers. A world of possibilities just opened up for me. So yes, even though I will not be following this to a T, I think it's a great thing to know for when I want that extra oomph and when I want to feel my bestest best, you know? What do you guys think about this whole color analysis situation? Are you for it? Are you against it? I used to be like, meh, I don't really care about it. Like, I play by my own rules. And then my cousin had it done professionally and she told me like it was a great experience and that just, piqued my interest. And now here we are, baby. Now here we are. Oh my God. If you're a deep winter, bestie, oh my God. Let me know all the tips and tricks, everything I need to know about clothes, colors, makeup, tones, shades, everything. If you have any knowledge about it whatsoever, please help your sister out because I'm new to this, clearly. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed color analysis, and you want me to delve more into this topic or anything else, leave your request in the comments as well. I aim to please. I want to know what you guys want to see. If you enjoyed, like this video, subscribe for more videos weekly. I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in week after week. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. I hope this one was helpful. I hope the chaotic energy didn't throw you off, but thank you so much. I love you, and hopefully I will see you right here for my next video. Bye. Mwah.